everyone, and welcome back to Tracy Trans Gaming. Today we are playing Planetbase again, and this is episode 4. Now, as I mentioned the last time, I was going to play it a little bit by myself and try to get some things cleaned up and some stuff organized and get some resources going so we can actually progress. Someone suggested in the comments that I create a secondary outlet so that they don't have so far as to travel. So there's this one, which was the beginning one, and there's the second one. So thank you for the advice for that. I keep on forgetting to put my little anthill exits wherever they need to go. I filled out the control room. I don't have any telescopes or radio antennas yet, or anti-meteor lasers. That will come eventually, but not at this very moment. I also got robots up and going. As you can see, I got 5 robots. They're assisting in carrying goods, which has actually been helping me greatly. So now, let's take a look and see what sort of resources we still have. We have 6 spare metal and 6 spare bioplastic. The status is excellent, so let's continue on with what we need to build. And I think the first thing that we need to build... Oh, do I? I have 1. It's not enough. However... Yes, I should actually build that. I was going to build a bar because it'll help with the mood of the people, but also it'll help deal with the food and keep it in a little bit of an orderly fashion. So I'm actually going to stick that right here. And I'm going to connect that to here. I would connect it to this, but any place that has stuff laying against the side wall, it breaks it down. So I might connect it there eventually, but I'm going to have to find, but I will end up losing 2 more things inside this, or 2 more consoles inside this security office. So I'm just going to let it do that for right now. And there they go! Okay, so now I have the bar set up, or the base of it set up. And we are going to load this up. Oops, wrong button. Now it's going to take them a while to build this, because I only have so much bioplastic at my disposal. Give them a TV. And there we go. The food is going to start filtering in there. And if you noticed, I also built another cafeteria, or canteen, and I filled it out with machines, so it helped to lower my food from being in storage so much. But unfortunately, it just seemed to have filled up the storage anyway. This over here, as you can see, is very well maintained now. Oh, water issues. Bar is out of water. Lovely, I need to make water. Okay, so let's find a good place to stick this. No, maybe not. I don't like to take up the path of things, though. And unfortunately, it's not letting me build over here. I thought it was going to let me build over here. Oh. Oh. Looks like it's going to anyway. I really don't like that, though. It looks like it'd be difficult for people to work around. Okay, so how much does this require? 2 and 1, that's 3. I always have a bad habit of forgetting the connection. That's my personal issue. Is I would go, oh, I need 2 pieces of metal. Well, I get 2 pieces of metal, and then I get the other thing, and I just end up forgetting that, and then I wonder why it's not getting built and why everything is slowed down. So remembering connections, very good thing. Oh no, we have a sandstorm. I got all the resources there, I just gotta wait for the sandstorm to go away. Okay. And that was entirely my fault. I should have remembered the water when I was upgrading things. I also forgot the power, too. I need to remember to get more power upgraded in here. So I'm gonna have to build more power. Yes, I know. Not enough water. Now there should be. Okay, now, how many spare pieces, if any, do we have? 3. Let's push our luck and build a solar panel so that we can be able to go even further. Here's the clip. Thank you. I also need to build more storage. Keep on forgetting about that. I usually do 2 storage to 1 full setup, because this windmill and this large solar panel can handle 2 storage. At least that's what I've observed. Now, there are many different ways to actually, I guess you can say, win. Even though this isn't a game that you really win at, the entire goal is to get your milestones and max them out. Which so far we've been doing pretty good. We got almost half of our milestones maxed out. The other half are actually pretty easy to get to. But there's a lot of different ways to accomplish this, especially in the milestone of technocracy? Technocracy? I think that's the way you say it. But with technocracy, you have to buy all the technology. So you need to focus on being able to sell stuff to be able to buy stuff. So some people will create guns and sell them. Some will create medical packs and sell them. Some will create anything of the higher variety, like CPUs or semiconductors, I should say, and arms. I'm almost tempted on going arms this time. Last time I did medical kits, because the way my farms are usually set up, they're usually primed for medical kits. Low power. Yes, go. Go fix it. Go fix my power. I'm gonna run out of power. I know it. Ooh. How much more am I required? Oh, that should be all of it. So they should be able to get that up and going. Well, I guess I'll put it to a vote. What would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see me try going for medical kits for sale, or should I go for guns for sale? Because I have to do it in 2 completely different ways. If I'm going to go guns, I need to focus heavily on mining and some bioplastic. If I'm going to be focusing on... Actually, I could try doing both. So, I guess I'm going to leave that one up to you guys. Medical, guns, or both? Leave a comment in the comment section. Well, we got the bar fully set up, which is a good thing. And honestly, can I link the two? Yes, I can. So in this way, I can be able to make things a little bit easier on people. Actually, can I link more than one thing? Yes, let's focus on linking some stuff up. I usually don't like doing this until later, but it also gives me the ability of... Like, let's say I want to remove something in an area. If I build up these, like this and this, and let's say I wanted to remove this. Since this is no longer attached to anything, it's now available to be moved because it classifies almost as an end. These all have a connection now that they can be able to be stable. Every single time I hear those booms, they make me very, very nervous. Alright, so now I have everything up. What should I build next? Well, I think, in all honesty, I need to start focusing on getting people in. But before I do that, is there any structures that I should try getting up? And let's take a look at the resources. Okay, I got 2 spare metal and 5 bioplastic. I believe I should... No, wrong thing. I believe I should go for making my first radio antenna. Oh, no! Ooh. Yeah, radio antenna. I'm gonna make a large one just so I can get it out of the way. I really don't know what the difference between large and small is. If anybody knows, leave that into the comments as well. I mean, I'd say I'd just go and look it up myself, but if anybody's watching this video, I mean, if nobody responds, I will probably just I'll probably just figure it out and state it next time, but if, it would be nice for those who are watching the video and are trying to figure stuff inside the game to have like a little mini walkthrough sometimes. And having the community a part of that, like giving advice, such as, no, this way's better, or that way's better, or I don't like the way you do this, this is the way I do it. Feel free to leave comments like that so that other people can get a more broader spectrum, and it might even give me something to play around with. I can be able to figure out, maybe this person's right. Maybe I should try it this way. Because I learned about the whole security desk bottleneck thing, where you build the entrance, the security desk, then a supply room, followed by medical off to the sides. I learned that from somebody else who taught me a little bit on how to play this game. So, yeah. Definitely leaving little things of advice and giving me some ideas to fiddle around with to see if I can be able to get a different result out of things is very much appreciated. So, ding, there we go. I got satellite. Or radio antenna. That's one hell of a radio antenna. Okay, now next thing that I should possibly get up here before we go, because as I said, I'm trying to limit my videos to around 20 minutes. So I'm trying to... Yeah. Next thing's next, get the telescope up. Telescope is part 1 of a 2-parter. The second part is the anti-meteor laser. And that actually requires a bunch of different pieces. So if I can get this up, yeah, getting this up will be the end of this episode. I do apologize that my videos are shrinking a little bit. I just sort of figure 30 minutes is an awfully long time for somebody to just sit there. And also, it sort of breaks things up a little bit so I can get more episodes out of a series. Oh, speaking of series, there's a game that I want to try to get into that I'm planning on getting this upcoming month that I'm probably going to start making videos for. If everybody likes Planetbase, or a lot of the people watching this like Planetbase, I'm planning on getting into Banished, which apparently it's kind of like a Planetbase type of thing. You are managing a colony, watching it grow, taking care of various different things. I think that honestly would be very fun. So what I'm thinking about doing is I want to start up a Banished series. I'm going to buy the game next month, and I want to do it. I'm probably going to play it a little bit, like do one run through of seeing, you know, the basics and how to play it. Then I want to play it just raw. I want to play it without a lot of experience to it. I want to get other people's opinions on how various different things can be done, and how other people do various different things. Because that's one of the things about this channel is as I said, I want it to be community orientated. I want people to be involved with my videos. And it would be nice to get, you know, likes, to know how the videos are going, and get some constructive input on various different things. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. Okay, so I has telescope. Has telescope, will not travel because I has no laser beam, and I'm out of parts again. So totally lovelies. Speaking of which, how's my medical stuff going? Because I might actually go and sell parts for medical. 7. That's not bad. Well, the status is still excellent. The resources are good. The food is still kept at an even keel. The meals are kept... Actually, the meals are going up. Alcoholic beverages are staying at an even keel. A very even keel. It's like nobody's even using them. Well... I hope everybody has enjoyed this episode. We managed to get some things done. I got the antenna built. I've got... Yes, the antenna built. I got the telescope built. I got a bar built. I have gotten a bunch of stuff organized. And we seem like we're actually on a pretty decent chain. Eventually, I want to try getting another mine up when I start getting enough workers. And I'm definitely going to start building a larger processor. So the next video is going to be about expansion. I want to try getting this up to 50. Right now we're sitting at 25. I did gain a little bit of colonists when I was fiddling around by myself, because if you don't have some expansion, you end up very, very slow, and very, very slow is not exactly what you want to do. Wow, it looks like they're definitely being monitored quite well. That's what you want, too. You want some decent monitoring out of it. However, the biggest problem is that you're going to end up losing workers, because workers are going to be focused on this room. As you can see, right here, great example. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 workers inside this room. And we have 9 workers in total, which means out of those 9 workers, half of them are dedicated to observing the sky and making sure nothing is destroying the base. So yes, definitely keep in mind the number of workers that you have before employing this. And sometimes you might have to just, like, if you need them to actually go work on something else, disable the structure and everybody will walk away. And that can actually help you filter and control where people are going. However, this is now the end of the episode. I am going to fast forward the sandstorm while I say my little mini outro here. Oh, I forgot to do that. Well, everybody, I hope that you are enjoying this series. And I would like your opinion on me starting up a Banished series. If you could leave comments in the comment section below. I'd love to get your comments on whether or not I should do Banished, because I was looking at it and I kind of liked it. But thank you for enjoying this. Thank you for being a part of the channel. And if you aren't part of the channel, please give it a like and a subscribe. And share the video and try to tell all your friends about it and get as many people as you can, or as many people who want to be a part of this channel. Thank you. Have a good day.